Liz Harris, class of 2002. I wanted to take a few minutes today to talk a little bit about my friend Elizabeth Bridgforth and her passion for the arts that really was formed at Carlisle School. Elizabeth and I met in Linda Isley's third grade class. She was new to Carlisle. She was very shy. I was in my third year at Carlisle, and we quickly became the best of friends. Elizabeth was this ball of energy, powerhouse, optimist, happy, joyful person in this tiny little petite ballerina package. She radiated joy. She had an infectious giggle. She really thrived on stage.
We actually ended up living 5 houses apart from each other growing up. So all through elementary, middle, and high school, she was my first best friend. Really over time, she just became the little sister that I never had. Elizabeth was so passionate about the arts. She was just so naturally talented and gifted at it. And I think Carlisle really helped her kind of hone in on that love. She shined in every aspect of her life, but then when you put her on stage, it was just amazing to watch her transform and then to transform the people that were lucky enough to get to watch her perform.
Elizabeth Bridgforth to me was a friend, a cousin, and somebody who really was as beautiful on the outside as they were on the inside.
Elizabeth Bridgforth and I have been friends since the 4th grade when we met at Carlisle School. Elizabeth was such a wonderful person. She always had such a very adventurous personality and always wanting to try new things. She always had a smile on her face, always giggling, just such a bright light in this world and at Carlisle, and especially in the arts.
Elizabeth was such a cheerful, an amazing, funny person. She would always do such thoughtful things.
And she was such a joy to be around. She was always such a positive energy, and she was so kind to everyone and so funny.
I taught at Carlisle for 15 years. And I was lucky enough to have taught Elizabeth Bridgforth IB English, dance, and theater during her time at Carlisle. To say that that time was a golden time for me is an understatement, and part of the reason it is such an incredibly fond time when I look back is because of Elizabeth and her charm and her grace. The first thing I recognized in Elizabeth is that she was open to all correction with an incredible grace and a lack of ego. She was open to new ideas with curiosity. She loved improving and she loved learning more. Elizabeth was open. And this is the thing that was so beautiful about her. She was open to seeing the humor of every situation. And that humor seemed to put whomever she was talking to at ease. She was grateful for my ideas. She was grateful for my teaching. She was grateful for everything. And I think that is what was so unique about her, because how many people, and certainly young people, have that ability to look at their world and be grateful for it.
She traveled the world after college and was always seeking out new cultures and new art forms. And eventually when she made her way back to Washington, D.C., and we lived together, she went to work for the Smithsonian, and she was instrumental in helping plan and carry out their Folk Life Festival. She was always really opening my eyes to new things, and I think that curiosity in many ways was formed at Carlisle.
Elizabeth was very passionate about dance, and the Carlisle Performing Arts Department really brought out her passion.
Her first love was dance. She loved ballet and modern dance and tap and all different types of dance, but I think Carlisle really offered the opportunity to expose us and open our eyes to different art forms.
The arts were really special to Elizabeth, I think, because of the camaraderie and the opportunity to be part of something bigger than yourself. For some people, the arts are a real place for them to shine as a solo experience. I think for Elizabeth, it was really about putting the company before the individual and having that experience to work with each other and to go through the process of performing for others and using that time to build friendships.
I was very blessed as well at Carlisle to get to participate. Carlisle made it such an intrinsic part of the curriculum, and particularly the theater program there, and how it wove in music and acting and dance. And it was just something that everybody wanted to be a part of when I was there.
I believe that the fine arts were so important in my development, and it gave me the courage for public speaking and to meet others. And I believe that the fine arts are so important to Carlisle and to what the school stands for, because it is about inclusivity and everyone coming together for the greater good, whether it be a play or dance class, and everyone getting along and being able to express themselves in a different way.
A lot of friendships were made on stage. There was a lot of teamwork. And I think it also brought us out of our comfort zone. It brought us out of our shells. It made us much more comfortable presenting in front of large groups, and that's really served us well in life. There's definitely a confidence you build after multiple rehearsals and performances on stage that it's hard to learn that any other way.
The arts at Carlisle were always super important to me because I felt like Carlisle really gave the opportunity for anybody to get into the arts.
The arts are so very important for kids. It really teaches you how to try something new and step out of your comfort zone and be a little scared about something, but seeing it through, that has definitely helped me into my career and adulthood.
Carlisle is such an amazing school. And looking back at my time there, I think one of the things that makes it so great is the exposure to so many different things, including the arts. We were able to be in amazing productions. We were able to be in the magical choir where we got to travel. We went to New York, we went to Toronto, we went to Williamsburg. We got to experience so much together. We also have a great arts program and also band. That's really what puts Carlisle above everything else, is their commitment to not only a great academic culture, but also an exposure to the arts program.
I would like to say thank you to everybody who's donated. This is a really important part of Carlisle, the arts. It's something that really sets us apart from other schools and something that we can focus on in the future to bring new students to our school and to create the type of environment that we had while we were there.
I just want to thank everyone for donating to the Elizabeth Bridgforth Fund. I really think she'd be so proud that we are still raising money for Carlisle and to help promote something that she loved.
Her soul lives on in all of us, and I hope that you will consider honoring her with this gift.
Thank you everyone that has already donated to Elizabeth Bridgforth Fund. And if you haven't already had the chance to donate, it's not too late. Please consider donating in her memory, and so her legacy can live on in the arts.
Our stage floor was last renovated in the 1990s. It has served us well, being used for over 100 productions in the last 20 years. As we move into the new decade, our goal is to upgrade our facility with more modernized materials that will serve us with more aesthetically pleasing theater and an improved quality to best display our fine arts. Our stage flooring will be a combination of a new wood surface and an acoustic dance floor. The new wood surface will be permanent and will enhance our ceremonies, assemblies, concerts, and overall theater experience.
The acoustic dance floor will provide our theater, choral, and dance performers with the benefit of an acoustic floor to showcase their talents. Additionally, any of our drama class students from lower school to upper school will now have the opportunity to learn and experience all of the aspects of a true theater environment. We so appreciate your support and look forward to 2021 and 2022 being filled with brilliant and entertaining performances and a bright future for the Carlisle Theater.
Elizabeth would be so happy and proud of each of you for your efforts and trying to promote and continue the performing arts at Carlisle. Elizabeth loved to dance, and she loved Carlisle. Dance in Carlisle opened many doors for her and opportunities that were wonderful. For all of us that knew and loved Elizabeth, we were blessed with her grace, her desire to learn and her desire to help others, and also for her infinite energy in living each day to its fullest. Robert and I would like to thank the Carlisle family, the faculty, the staff, the parents, and the student body for your continued support throughout the years for Elizabeth and for her brother Macon, who was also a student there. Especially, we would like to thank her dear, faithful friends for their love and for them striving to continue the performing arts in her honor and also for future generations.
Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting Elizabeth's memory, the Bridgforth Fund for the Arts, and helping the arts thrive at Carlisle School. And in closing, I'll just say, happy birthday, Elizabeth. We miss you, we love you, and we're all better people for having known you.
Happy birthday, Liz. We miss you very much.
We are celebrating Elizabeth's 37th birthday on May 16th, so there's still time to give. Happy birthday, Elizabeth. We miss you.
Happy birthday, Elizabeth. We love you.